Now about the southern border, as you know, the Senate dismissed the articles of impeachment against Secretary Mayorkas, but there's still quite a lot of focus on the southern border and what President Biden can be doing. Can you tell me what you think the president can do to address the border crisis absent action by Congress?
Well, the border's been a challenge not only for this administration, but you can go back 20 years. We need to pass comprehensive immigration reform, and we need to improve our border integrity. The legislation that was negotiated between the Senate over the last 5 months would have gone a long ways to doing both of those things. And unfortunately, my Republican colleagues here in the House decided that it was dead on arrival without even reading the print in the bill. I mean, Senator Graham, Lindsey Graham, and others in the Senate said that this was the best proposed legislation to increase border security that we had seen in decades. And clearly this would have gone a long ways to providing the president, and the president indicated he would have signed it, to give him the additional tools to provide additional border security. Now, the amount of those coming into the United States has dropped in the last several weeks. I think there are a number of causes. We've gotten the country of Mexico to provide National Guard protection on the other side. The cartels are wary that engage in a lot of the human trafficking and are a major part of the problem with this illegal border crossings that we've seen taking place. But frankly, the president's looking at certain elements of executive order that he's trying to do, but the Mayorkas impeachment that you noted was nothing more than a political stunt. There were no high crimes or misdemeanors that Secretary Mayorkas committed, and Senate Republicans, I think, were for the most part embarrassed to have to deal with it. And clearly the Senate responded as I think they needed to, and that is to dismiss the whole thing as the political farce that it was. There are reasons for impeachment, but when the Secretary of Homeland Security is simply attempting to try to carry out the policy, and by the way, the funding that has been requested for more additional border security has been prevented from taking place by some of these same Republicans who voted to impeach Mayorkas. I don't get it. You know, we have a border security package that many Republicans in the Senate said was a very strong measure to provide additional border security. It's a crisis. It certainly is a terrific problem that we're dealing with. And then the former President Trump says, no, don't pass this because I want to keep this as a campaign issue for the November campaign. That's hypocrisy. Give me a break. The fact of the matter is we do have challenges there. We had a bipartisan solution. Would it have done everything that people wanted to do? No. However, it would have gone a long ways toward helping us improve our border security, and it should have been before the floor of the House and let the will of the House go forward, and we'd see whether or not we would pass that bill, and that would give the president additional tools to provide additional border security, which we need.